Mountains. Those gorgeous, majestic lumps of rock, dirt, snow, and exotic flora and fauna, often overlooked, unless they serve as a backdrop for our vacation selfies, are far more vital to our survival than most people realize. The alpine meadows, the snow-capped summits, the towering pine forests, all work tirelessly 24/7 to ensure you have clean air, fresh water, and a climate that doesn't resemble a disaster movie. Yes, mountains are doing more for you than your high school career counselor ever did. And what do they get in return? A constant beating from human activities. First off, let's address the air we breathe. The forests and vegetation on mountains act as the planet's lungs. They scrub out CO2 and belch out pure oxygen. You enjoy that morning jog, right? Thank a mountain. But wait, every time you jump into your gas-guzzling SUV to drive to the gym, you're indirectly belching toxic fumes right back at those benevolent mountains. The irony is thicker than smog over Los Angeles or New Delhi. Next, our lifeblood, water. Do you enjoy a refreshing sip of water? Surprise! Much of the world's fresh water originates from mountain ecosystems. Glaciers and snowcaps slowly release this liquid gold, feeding rivers and lakes. Yet, our penchant for burning fossil fuels is warming the planet, melting glaciers at alarming rates. Imagine if your water cooler suddenly vanished. That's what millions of people around the globe are facing as their primary water sources dwindle. Now, let's address biodiversity. Mountain regions are crammed with unique species that can't survive anywhere else. Think of mountains as exclusive, high-end condos for flora and fauna. But unlike your average gated community, these ecosystems don't have the luxury of security guards to keep out the riffraff. Deforestation, mining, and irresponsible tourism are like bulldozers in the living room. Each tree chopped down, each acre dug up for minerals, each hiker leaving a trail of garbage contributes to the eviction of countless species, many of which play crucial roles in the broader ecosystem. And then, there is climate regulation. Mountains affect weather patterns and help stabilize the climate. But when we drill, blast, and pollute these areas, it's akin to throwing a wrench into a finely tuned machine. It's like taking a sledgehammer to your thermostat and wondering why your house feels like the Arctic one moment and the Sahara the next. So, what can you and I do to stop this cascading catastrophe? First, let's start by acknowledging that our everyday actions have far-reaching impacts. Reducing carbon footprints, supporting sustainable tourism, and advocating for conservation policies and numerous other actions aren't just trendy buzzwords. They're essential steps in giving mountains the respect they deserve. In the intricately interconnected ethos of our planet we live in, mountains are not just pretty backdrops for your adventure selfies or extreme sports playgrounds. They are the unsung heroes of our planet, tirelessly working to keep our environment balanced and thriving. Yet, we repay them with pollution, deforestation, and indifference. It's high time we step up our game, not just for the sake of the mountains, but for our own survival. After all, if we continue to trash our peaks, we'll soon find ourselves tumbling down into the abyss of our own making. Do the right thing. Live with zero carbon footprint. Thrive collectively. And live responsibly, so says Sensei Raj, Earth Integrity Visionary and founder of Global Changemakers Network.